Hi everyone, I'm Amanda and welcome. I have in front of me the new Tim Holtz Sidekick. I had a Sizzix, and it's by Sizzix, but I had a Sizzix Sidekick many years ago, and I used it with those little square, kind of like the first beginnings of Thinlits. I used them with them, and you had these whole long trays of all these different little alphabets and things like that. And I always thought it worked pretty well. It was kind of my first experience with die cutting outside of a school. After that experience, the Sizzix Sidekick was probably the first thing I got before my Big Shot. And it's been broken for a while, and when I saw that Tim Holtz came out with this, I wanted to give it a try because I wanted something that would sit on my craft table pretty much most of the time, that will do just little cuts without having to get out the Big Shot. Now the Big Shot I will still use for bigger dies and things like that, but this will be perfect for just to sit beside me. So I want to show you what is inside this. It says it comes with 24 pieces, and I'll show you what all that is. And I did open this up. I have tried it, and I have a couple of, just kind of a couple of examples to show you of what it will do. So when you open it up, I'm gonna, it was a little tricky to open, but that's okay. I mean, it's fine. So I'm just gonna unbox it. Okay, so I've taken everything out of the box, and I'll go through with you everything that's included. You have the machine, and I have it suctioned down to the table. It comes with an instruction booklet like this, and it tells you, how to put everything into the machine, etc. There are 2 cutting plates and an embossing plate. The embossing folder is used with the embossing plate and one of the other plates. So you put your paper inside here, stick it on top, put a cutting plate on top of that, and then run it through the machine. Okay. If you are cutting paper, you use the cutting plates and not the embossing folder, the embossing plate. So what else comes with the kit are a few stamps. You've got one that looks like a border here for a tag, some lines, stars, a little squiggly thing, a number, sign, and then fingers, like a finger pointing person, like that. So anyway, those are the cutting plates and the stamps, and it also comes with some dies. So it comes with a tag die, and as well as this little circle die, and I think it's supposed to go around here maybe, but I'm not sure. And then it comes with all of the number dies. 1 through 0, or 0 through 9, whichever you want to think about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an example for you. So I've got some paper, like little scrap papers already cut here, and let's see if we can find one about the size of a tag, and we'll put it on the plate like this, and then place the tag die on top, and then the plate on top of that, and create like a little sandwich. And when you stick it in here, whichever way the handle starts to move is usually the way you're gonna roll it through. And unfortunately mine didn't start moving because the base here is not, because I have it on the mat here, so it's moving a little bit. It is suctioned down, but it's just moving. Okay, so we took off the plate and we pull up a tag. So that's what the tag looks like. It's pretty awesome looking. And then let's do, I don't think this is big enough for a tag, nope. But let's do some numbers. Since this is pink, it's not exactly Christmassy, but let's do Valentine's Day. So we've got some paper here, just another little scrap piece of paper, and we'll put a number 1, put it face down like that, whoops, slippery little sucker. Sound like Pretty Woman. And then the 4. And they don't have to be even and straight on here because the numbers are going to pop right out. So then we're going to put this back on the top here and run it through. Okay. And now we have a little 14, and I chose 14 for Valentine's Day. And we could just make a tag with this right there. Or anything. You could go the other direction too. So it's very, very convenient. I like it a lot. The other thing is I wanted to try some different dyes that were not Tim Holtz dyes. His dyes are great, but I wanted to try maybe some other dyes. So let's put in a piece of red paper, and we'll put this here, this love dye, and we'll stick this on and see what happens. Sorry, my mat is moving. I probably should have removed that before trying to cut, but it'll all work out. Okay, so here's our little love. And I think the love would probably look cute on that too. Isn't that cute? Okay, so let's try something else. Let's go for this little heart. And we'll do this one in pink. I think that size is big enough. Maybe. We'll see. Let's try it. Why not? And this is a little stitched heart. That is so cute. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. And I want to try one more thing because I have this big set of lips here, and I wanted to see kind of how this die or this machine handles a bigger die, because we've seen it handles, you know, like stitch dies and the dies that come with Tim Holtz, like the thinlits, and we've seen, you know, this one here. It's a generic one, and now we're going to try these lips. It's a little more detailed, and we're just going to pop it on top there. And you can see I'm just using the plates interchangeably. I don't know if that's good or not, but here we go. And let's just pop that out. I'll use this. Since we're doing Tim Holtz, I'll just use his little thing here, which I love anyway. Any excuse to use this, right? Okay. And look at that. I love it. I love this machine. I'm sorry that my mat moved and made it a little shaky. I mean, it is on here. It's stuck to the mat pretty well because I can't move it. But when I'm turning it, it moved the mat, and I apologize for that. But yeah, I love this. This is so cute. I love these lips. In fact, I have a haul coming up featuring these dies. So, and lots of other ones that are for Valentine's Day. So anyway, this is the Tim Holtz Sidekick, and I really like it. It's very similar to the one, the original Sizzix Sidekick, but it's a different color. And what I like about this one, and the biggest difference I would see between the original are the plates are thicker. So when you make your little sandwich, you don't have to, you can use the little thinlits. And the other one had like the little, I don't want to call them cartridges, but they were like little sizzlets. Is that what they call them? Sizzlets? but you could put them between two plates, but they were thicker. So like they were several times thicker than this. So those plates will not work in this machine. Just for your own knowledge, if you're trying to incorporate the two, they will not work. So anyway, that is the Tim Holtz Sidekick again. And I pretty much like it. I got this specifically to sit on my table and just to run through quick little dies when I'm making cards. And I think it's going to work really well for that. So anyway, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like videos like this and want to see more like this, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.